Whisper is a 2022 film directed by Christopher Jolley. This is written by Jolley and Robert Dunn, and we have a cast including Linda Louise Duan as Sam, and this is about a nurse who goes to obviously spend time with this patient in the patient's home, and in theory, dark and scary things begin to happen. It's not really that scary, but there are a couple of moments that are maybe suspenseful, but it needs a lot of work to be a great film, but it's certainly a watchable film. The music is very good, credit where it's due. The camera work is good. The atmosphere at times was very strong. The performances are very good, particularly from our protagonists. So there are enough boxes ticked that it's an okay film. It started to feel unnerving about the 45-minute mark. It did take about 45 minutes to really start to feel like it was a horror film. Up until that point, not a lot was happening, but once things did begin, it felt unnerving, never really scary, but there were some moments, and I'd say as a character, Sam really carried the film, and definitely, I don't think it's a character-driven film. I don't think that at all, but for me, the highlight was the performance from Linda Louise Duan, and I apologise if I'm mispronouncing that name. Definitely, she made it more engaging than it would have been. If that performance hadn't been that strong, it wouldn't have been a very good film. But I did kind of emotionally care for this character, and I wanted the best for her. So even though it wasn't very scary, I still had some kind of emotional attachment to the story. The narrative development wasn't very good. The pacing was terrible. Not a lot happens. Even after that 45-minute mark, and that's quite precise. I did look at the time when I started to feel things felt a little bit more unnerving. Even after that point, the narrative doesn't move forward very much. But Sam as a character I really liked, and I cared enough to follow her story. So it's definitely a watchable film. That was mildly terrifying. I've just got my phone upgrade after 4 years of using the same handset, and it makes noises that my other phone didn't make, so my apologies for that. And I've lost my train of thought. Yes, the narrative had a lot of potential. I think it could have been a really powerful film. I think it could have been really scary. There were times when it really showed potential, but it just never quite lived up to that potential. So, not a great film, but it is a watchable film. We have some good music, camera work, and performances. The narrative needed work, the horror aspect needed work, but ultimately, if you're looking for something with an unnerving atmosphere eventually, a good performance, and ultimately quite an easy watch, then maybe as a one-time watch, it might be worth checking out.